Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm working on a log arch. This is an old project that's been kicking around for a bit. Anyways, this is what I got gathered up so far. I'm going to put these ATV front hubs on it. Just so to take an ATV wheel and I can use ATV tires and wheels. This main hoop is a piece of exhaust tubing bent like that. And a steel plate that's going to be welded to it here. And then the first couple pieces I'm going to make is I'm going to take a piece of this and make it about 10 inches the length of this spindle, just because it's heavier than the exhaust tubing. And then I'm going to slip it over the bottom of each side. And then I'm going to take this plate here and make little pieces that weld onto this and come out to the hub here. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but eventually I'll hook this ball joint hole to the bottom here to sturdy it up. I might just use a ball joint and run that over to a plate on the bottom of the tube. Or I left the axle in there, the outer part of the axle, so the nut still holds the hub together. And that way you can just go to the bike shop and get bearings or whatever for these hubs and seals if you need them. Yes, that's about it for now. I'm going to start measuring this stuff up, and when I get some pieces cut, I'll show you that. Okay, guys, so I got a couple pieces cut here. I got both of these. They'll slip on there. And this is going to be connected to that, something like that anyways. With these plates I'm cutting out now. I'm just going to square this end off, make two plates, and then get a little bend there, so I'll move to a straighter spot and get two more. Guys, I got these 4 plates cut out of a bent piece of steel. I got these 2 tubes cut. Take these over here. This piece was on, I think it was on this side. I just cut that off with the recip saw. And this side had a little raised up area like this. So I just ground that off there so it was flush. And do the same thing to this one next. And then I'm going to I got this in the vise so I can get it level. And once I get it level, I'm going to take these plates and I'll do the same thing. I'll level that. I'll be able to make a pattern off that. And I'll get my holes drilled. I'll probably have this bolted together when I weld it on, or use a spacer so it holds my space clean. And yeah, that's about it for now. This piece, I'll show you first. This piece here, it's a little bit heavy. That's going to be slid over this exhaust tubing like that to beef it up. I'll get my plate all drilled and my pattern made. Then there'll be one on each side. And then I'll have this pipe welded to it. It should be welded to it like that probably. I'll have something else connected on the bottom. I'm going to do that for both sides, and we'll take it from there. These all tacked together anyways. Get an idea of what it's going to be. It's just sitting on top there now, but that exhaust pipe will be inside that black tube. On the bottom here, I'll either put a ball joint in there and weld the plate over, or I'll weld the plate over and put a bolt through there, or whatever the case. I'm pretty happy with the way that worked out. Looks a little bit funny, but the tire is going to be covering most of that. Yeah, I'm just going to cut this off. I'll show you how I cut it off to the last one. Yes, I just got a metal blade on there. Just laid that flat on the surface I want here. Give her hell, basically. That worked out good. I was just trying to cut it as flat as I could with that. I'll have to clean that up a little with the grinder, but and this side is cast like that, so I'll just flatten that off with the grinder. Yeah, so that's that side cut off, and I'm just going to flip it and do the other side. Alright, that's both sides flattened off. This is the side that had the casting on it. Now I'm gonna set this in the vise. Oh, that's not gonna work on that thing. Okay, so leveled that. Now we're gonna get our plate. Check out my vice grips and that. I'm gonna get this plate on. Okay, I probably should put my plate on the other side like I did last time, but this bit fits the hole. So I'm just using it to mark. So I got the only 2 marks for the. I'll just sit this on top of the other plate to get the pattern. Alright, took out both them plates. All clamped down on the vise, lined up. So I'm just going to drill a hole and drill both holes. I'm going to drill both holes with this size bit, and then I'll step it up. I'm just going to hit these holes with the grinder, bolt them on there. I Just saved the bolts that were out of this. Yeah, this is a bolt and knuckle on the bike. She's tight. I got the plates made so they land on the corner of the casting there, so I can't really move too much. Yeah, so now all I'll do is I'll bevel both these edges off, get them all cleaned up, and clean up my piece of pipe here, and get it weld it like that. We'll be able to slip the two of these on, weld them, make up our piece for the bottom. We'll be able to get an idea where we're going from there. This plate all ground and cleaned up on both sides. We're going to weld it. I got this board cut to fit in there just to hold it up where I want it. I got all the underside here we're going to weld cleaned off. All this stuff, that clear coating on it. And then it got this coupler. I got a little scrap piece of steel here to hold this side up the same height. And I also got a couple pieces under each leg just so that it's all square as it can be, I guess. Right, so I got it all lined up, and I'm just going to put a couple tacks on it. That's what we got so far. You get a good shot there, brother? Yes, I'll just keep welding that on both sides, the same idea. I'm just going to leave a tack like this for now until I get the rest of it all put together. And I still got a lot of planning to do. I don't really, I got an idea, but just working with what we got and going with it kind of thing. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm happy to see this much part, this far together. Eventually, you can see here to be cut out some sort of log shape here, and I plan to put like a hole in a slot for a chain on each side, so that when I got it picked up, you'll be able to hook. You won't be dependent on the winch or whatever to hold the log. You can set it on this chain. Anyways, we'll get back with you on the next step. And all right, guys, we're putting these wheels on the log arch. Anyways, they're pretty tight. The pipes are very close in size. But anyways, I got this one most of the way on. A couple more inches to go. Just figured I'd show you the kind of fun I'm having with it. They're press fits for sure. Yeah, so after probably a half hour pounding on this friggin' thing, finally got it on. Them pipes are overlapped 10 inches there. You can see inside there I put a couple reliefs in, maybe 1.5 inches deep. On this side I'm definitely going to go a couple more inches. Later I'll be able to come in here and just buzz around into that pipe. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Anyways, it's on there good and strong. It's a little crooked now, but I think once I lay it on the floor and give it a tap, it'll be easy to straighten that out. Yeah, hopefully this one goes a little better, I guess, than the last one. I'll be happy.